Hi everyone, welcome to day 73 of my tennis learning journey. I'm happy to say that today's content finally includes the structured approach I have always been talking about. With the structured approach, we will see the effectiveness of the drills, and it will help us to see the improvement with more factual data. So let's jump in and review what I did in this training section. So for the training program, we started with the usual wall drills, we moved to ground strokes, then to serves. So what is different from the previous training? This time we have the data. We know how long it took to complete each training, and for the next trainings or for the next week, we will be able to compare each training section and see how each one improved or which one doesn't improve, and have some, let's say, comments on it, how we will try to address that issue. I started by measuring the court, because for the wall drills, I'm aiming for 6.4 meters, and I should know how I'm away from the 6.4. And right now my training marks at 3.6 meters distance, and that means I'm roughly halfway there in terms of distance. It will be harder the more I go, but it's good to know that I'm not so far. So let's start with each section and dive into the trainings, modules, how I felt, and continue with, let's say, rating the exercises and the drills. And if you have any drill suggestions, we can also implement them along the way. So let's start with the wall drills. As you can see the full program on the screen, my, let's say, main focus is about increasing the one bounce shot distance to 6.4 meters. And with wall volleys, I'm trying to improve my wall control or ball reaction in the, let's say, close net. So with the wall volleys, I'm trying to improve them by one. But today's training, I felt good, and I aimed for 20 repetitions on each set. So I will set the 20 as the minimum, and probably aiming to go for 50 in the following weeks. And the goal should be increasing by 2 or 1 repetitions, depending on how I feel. I don't want to spend, let's say, more than 5 minutes on any training. So because we have so many drills to do, spending that focus time is, let's say, not necessary for me right now. Then we have the one bounce shots. Normally my initial plan was to aim for 15 repetitions or on the 3.6 meters, but it felt easier than I expected, so I went for 25. So on the next training, I will be looking for the 5x distance, or maybe even 6x, I don't know. Maybe for 10 repetitions, 15 repetitions, I'll try to test them out to see the effectiveness. But I will also keep this to have my, let's say, low range motion also in training, because I'm also a new player. I don't have these, let's say, movements burned into my pattern, burn into my muscles yet. So that will be pretty much all for the wall drills. We will have more things to talk about next week, hopefully. So let's talk about the ground strokes. So as for the ground strokes, it's been something that I've been neglecting for a while because of serve training. Sooner or later I will solve the serve. Rushing it probably wouldn't make it like overnight, but I think focusing on forehand and backhand will also help me train with people during rallies, because my forehand and backhand is not really good right now, but that's what we are trying to fix. So with the program, what we had was the box drill. I'm trying to hit the box on the wall and do it for 5 times, and to see how long it took. So with the training durations, I have them on my screen. You also have them on the screen. So it took me, like, the first time 190 seconds, second one 160, third one. Beside the fourth one and the fifth one, the times were more or less in the same direction. It's also beautiful data, and I think it will improve It will show the improvement way better than the wall drill training. So I'm looking forward to compare these after, let's say, 3 days, 4 days, and see the improvement, see the data. Then I move to forehand and backhand cycle. I don't have the, let's say, I will improve this training because right now I'm just trying to hit forehand and backhand, forehand and backhand. I'll try to do this for 2 more trainings, see if it's helping me. If not, I will change into a more, let's say, more structured, more aim related exercise. But also a concern on my side is I don't want to make the training too hard. That will make me quit too, because I won't see any, let's say, progress. I think the box drill will be challenging for me, enough challenging for me. Also, not to forget the box drill one hit no fail rally. This means once I start the ball, I cannot, let's say, let it bounce more than 2 times, and I have to, let's say, hit the shot in that time. So if it fails, I start over, I try to hit it again, I lose time, I can't hit the 2 bouncing balls and stuff like that. And that one took like 200 seconds. So, and I only landed 1 shot, so it's a really long duration, by the way. So that's pretty much about the ground strokes. I think I will see great benefits from this training, and let's see that in about a week. And our final section, serves. So for serves, we don't have, let's say, a training or data tracking yet. I will probably rate the success rate of my shots, but the issue is I would like to set the technique first and move on to, let's say, scoring afterwards. So at the serve, what I'm tracking is also, I'll put it on the screen on the right, but let's talk about them. The foot direction is my forward foot looking forward to the net. The foot location is my back foot is not above the, let's say, front foot. And foot location at tiptoe stance if I'm overstepping my left leg to control that. Racket head during the trophy falls, is it looking up or not? So that's also a checklist. If and the last one is the racket drop. I'm not doing this, let's say, properly right now. It's a thing to improve. I'm not timing the racket drops. It feels different. It's not in motion yet. I will add the success rate for shots. We don't have it right now, but for others, I tried to include them in the training. I checked for my steps, checked for my stance, direction, and everything. So it was a really structured training, and I used my watch to, let's say, time everything. I think it felt better to have a more structured approach because at the end of the day, I know what is going good, what is going bad. Anyway, that was pretty much all for today's training, and that will be probably all about all that I want to speak about the training session. Also, before closing, I would like to thank everyone as the channel reached to 2000 subscribers right now. I mean, the people who are commenting and taking their time to review the footage, I'm really thankful for what you do. It's also good for the video because it will also push it to more people. It's I know that I've been like spending a lot of time also on the editing and everything, so it's like a big thank you for me, and it's really important for me. Thank you again, and I hope to see you in the next one.